This is Rockin' Larry Lockin, Stardate, Captain Larry Lockin, actually, Acting Admiral Larry Lockin for this mission. Stardate. Don't know what Stardate it is. We are in zero time here with these Earthlings. So there is no Stardate, there is no time, there is no meaning to time, but I thought it'd be a weekend before Christmas, before the holidays in the United States and all across the world. I could share some wisdom that my grandfather shared with me once, you know. Now, you have to understand the British Pleiadian way. There is a little bit of, it's kind of ancient in some of the lyrics in here, so the poetry may seem a little off for younger generations, even my generation, frankly, but I don't know, my grandfather thought it was important knowledge for me to know, so I'm going to tell you the poem. He would sit me down and say, son, let me tell you something. Now, I know a little ditty, it's as crazy as can be. The guy who wrote it said he wanted it, but then he handed it to me. I found I couldn't use it because it sounded blue, and that's the very reason, grandson, why I'm handing it to you. It's a song the alligators sing while combing through the rye, as they serenade the elephants up in the tree so high. The Iceman hums his ditty as he shovels in the cold, and the monkeys join the chorus up around the northern pole. And he said, grandson, listen, ain't it crazy? Ain't it crazy? But see, this is the way us humans pass the time away. Ain't it crazy? I'm going to say this poem to you all night today. It was midnight on the ocean, not a streetcar was in sight, and the sun was shining brightly, for it had rained all day that night. 'Twas a summer night in winter, and the rain was snowing fast, and a barefoot boy with shoes on stood a-sitting in the grass. It was evening, and the sun-rising sun was settling in the west. The little fishes in the trees were huddled in their nest. The rain was pouring down, and the moon was shining bright, and everything that you could see was hidden out of your sight. While the organ peeled potatoes, the oil rendered by the choir, the sexton run his dish rag. Someone set the church on fire. Holy smoke, the preacher shouted. In the rain he lost his hair. Now his head resembles heaven, for there is no parting there. The cows were making cowslips, and the bells were ringing wet, and the bumblebees were making bums and smoking cigarettes. And the man slept in his stable. He came out a little hoarse, so he hooked upon his golf sticks and drove them all around the cows. Now, grandson, ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? But we're going to say this poem all night today. Listen, son. It was midnight on the ocean, not a horse car was in sight. As I stepped into the drugstore to get myself a light, the man behind the counter was a woman old and gray, who used to peddle shoestrings on the road to Mandalay. Good evening, sir, the woman said, and her eyes were bright with tears, as she put her head beneath her feet and stood that way for years. Her children 6 were orphans, except one tiny tot, who lived in a house across the street above a vacant lot, if you can imagine. But ain't they crazy? Ain't we crazy? This is the way, grandson, we pass the time awaysy. And then you must be careful. You must be careful, because you might find yourself in a position to where you get hurt and you will be like, remember when you ran away? I got on my knees and begged you not to leave because I'd go berserk. You left me anyhow, and then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind. But they're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away, ha ha ha. They're coming to take me away, ho ho, hee hee, ha ha, to the bunny farm. Well, life is beautiful all the time, and I'll be happy to see those nice young men in those clean white coats. And they're coming to take me away, ha-ha. They're coming to take me away, ho-ho. Hee-hee, ha-ha, to that bunny farm. Well, life is just so beautiful all the time. You know what I'm saying, grandson? All the time it's so beautiful. With those nice young men, those strong arms, and those big white coats, always there to kind of put you in your spot. We're doing it too. They keep order. You thought it was a joke. And so they laughed. When I said that losing them would make me flip my lid, right? You know, laughed. I heard you laughed, you all laughed. And when you laughed, but now you know I'm utterly mad. They're coming to take me away, ha ha. They're coming to take me away, ho ho, hee hee, ha ha, to that happy home where life is beautiful all the time. And I'll be happy to see those fine young men in those clean white coats, and they're coming to take me away. I'll be happy to meet with those, talk to the trees, the flowers, the chirping birds, and the basket weavers who sit and smile and twiddle their thumbs and toes, and they're coming to take me away, ha ha ha. I cooked their food, I cleaned their house, and this is how you pay me back for all my kind, unselfish, loving deeds. Ha! Well, just what? Guess what? They'll find you, and when they do, they'll put you in an SPCA, you mangy mutt, and they're coming to take me away again. Ha ha, hee hee, ho ho, perpetually till the end of time. And I'll be happy to have those nice young men in those clean white coats stay in my mind all the time, and the basket weavers who sit and spin and smile and twiddle their thumbs. Oh, they should come to take me away.